Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever Let's Play from Nintendo Games Now. I am Jeff, and I'll be your host for these Let's Play series of videos. In our first series, we're going to be playing Mega Man for the NES. So let's get started and check it out. There's no music at the title screen, which is odd. I don't know why they chose to do that. But here we go. We're going to start off with Bomb Man. He's the easiest, in my opinion, to kill with the Mega Buster. So, just gonna move along, kill these little weak enemies. And pose a whole lot of prep. Now, if you never played Mega Man, then you might be wondering what the game's about. But basically, the objective here is to defeat all the robot masters and get their powers and go after the boss of the game. And there's also a score in this one, which is the only game in the main series that I'm aware of that has a score, which is unusual, but that was a typical feature of NES games back in the day. The arcade aspect, and you see it screwed up there. Got hit and fell off the ladder. But that's okay, there's health down there. So the little glowing orb thing is I just got. These guys annoy me. You can't hit them when their shield's out, so you have to wait for them to shoot or jump. Now I went too far there and spawned another one. That's another thing that happens in this game. If you go too far off the screen, the enemies will reappear, which is kind of annoying. You see where I'm test firing there to see if we wait for this shield to drop. The timing is tricky sometimes with that, so I just kind of spam it. With these like weird sharp bullet bill things flying through. The explosions that happens when you shoot them will hurt you if you get hit by them, so it's easy to fall to the pit there if you're not careful. Those spiky things there, I can't kill those with the Mega Buster, so I'm just gonna avoid them. And more of the flying bullet things. I should have just kept going there, I shouldn't have stopped to shoot at that one. So I got hit because I delayed. These things are annoying, this part right here. They keep coming, like the bullets do. I still grabbed her with that one, that was not very great. And then I jumped into that one. I was trying to get some health, so I was sitting here for I keep getting hit instead, which is ironic. So I said to hell with it and decided to move on. As you can see, they're still coming, even though I'm climbing the ladder here. At first, I wasn't going to do that, but then I'm like, oh, if he jumps, I can kill him, so I'll just wait for him to jump and I can get the extra life. Which is what I just did. Pretty simple. You don't have to fire or jump for that part right there where I just went through, but I just did it just for the hell of it. This guy, you just sit here and jump and fire when you can. Not really that difficult, just have to be patient. Now, unlike the rest of the main series of Mega Man games, as far as I know, you do not immediately go to the boss. You have to pass through a corridor before you get to the boss on the stage. Now, this part you can drop down here, but you are going to take a lot of damage if you do, more than likely, unless you have a really good time. So I decided to play the safe route and climb down slowly and kill all the enemies. But I've also done it before with just dropping down. And like I said, you do take damage, and there's no energy tanks in this game, unlike later games in the series, so you don't want to take a lot of unnecessary damage if you can avoid it. That health that this dropped would have helped me out a lot, but unfortunately, I was not able to get it. Here we go, we're at our first boss. There's Bomb Man there. So basically, the trick here is to move to and towards him and away from him to arc the bombs, because he's going to throw the bombs where you're standing, basically. So if you want them to go away from you, you want to move closer to bomb man. If you want them to go the other direction, you move away from them. It arcs, basically. If that makes any sense. There we go, we killed him. And we got some clear points there. And those little red and blue orbs you pick up would give you points at the end of the stage there. But like I mentioned, there's no point to the points in the game. Just there for bragging rights, basically. Alright, that's it for episode 1 of Let's Play Mega Man. In the next episode, we will tackle Guts Man. So stay tuned for that. Hi, this is Jeff from Nintendo Games Now. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, feel free to click the like button or subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this one. And we also welcome any feedback you might have in the comments section that you can find right below this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at Nintendo Games Now.